MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mark Pryor will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Dawson's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Strike out 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. Popped up. Piazza moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Billy Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Williams, a former member of the Oakland A's. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Williams stands at first with 1 out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate now, Dave Kingman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Second and third here, one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Guerrero has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 3 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. Syndergaard is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runners at second and third with two gone. To first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score.
Leading off to the net, the catcher, Mike Bianca.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is it. The designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Robinson.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Keith Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. Dawson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2-1. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 20, Monte.
Into the box, Monty Irvin. Strike one to start the at-bat. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 25, Christian Yelich.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Guerrero is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. set. Here comes the 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Hernandez is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
Standing in, Billy Williams. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey,
to the plate now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat, foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
surprised with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Dave Kingman.
Designated hitter.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Michael Conforto.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano, and it's fouled away. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1, here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he fouls this one off. there into shallow left center. Banks onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hernandez, a California-born ball player. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dawson's there, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Next for the Mets, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mets 1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony.
Here's the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is in the air out to right. Over now is Vlad as he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go. Nope.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. High chopper to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batter, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Off to the Mets,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Monte Elder.
First delivery to him on the way. Monty Irvin is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In is Christian Yelich, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey! Look out, 1-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. Here it is. Fouled off. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Back inside.
Popped him up. Cano stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Stepping in, Ian Happ. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Nip the corner, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
To the plate now, Robinson Cano goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Digging in now, Keith Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Dawson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Ready once again, Billy Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ernie Banks will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. set, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Irvin comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
To the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1 count. Here it is. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Next up from New York, Monty Irvin. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson's there. 1 out.
Now back, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
IR. Ryan.
Christian Yelich will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're down 2-1. Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Andre Dawson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted into center field. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Billy Williams will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Yanked fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a swing and a miss at a slider breaking away.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ernie Banks. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Belted, deep center field. Yelich going back, still ranging back. Into the bleachers and gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Dave Kingman.
Designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Craig Kimbrell.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 pitch to Piazza. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
payoff pitch home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready with the 2-2. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 26, second baseman.
Rowan Wick takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 50.
Robinson Cano will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Mets leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Alex Claudio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, Red Ryan.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
And a ball 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2.
Down back, second baseman, Ryan.
Striding in, Ryan Sandberg. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Out of play. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 6-1. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
So stepping in, Keith Hernandez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3 on the count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hap is there, and there are two men gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Davis.
Striding into the box, Monty Irvin, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Cubs, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. There's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Chicago have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Mark Pryor is the winning pitcher of record. Noah Syndergaard pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network.